we're gonna put this here and we're live. Just curious. Okay, my hair is actually entering my mouth. So welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. As you can see, this is an impromptu live. Well, it's not fully impromptu anyways. I knew I was gonna do it, but just in my car. So welcome in, everyone. Welcome in who's joining me live. Today's gonna be a very, very short, powerful training, and it's going to be based on the lessons that we can learn from the new Snow White movie. So welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Beatrice. Welcome in. We are going to hammer on a specific issue that many women are struggling with. So I hope you guys can hear me and you can see me clearly. Without further ado, let's get started. So for those of you who have never met me before, my name is AB and I'm a life, wellness, and leadership coach, and I work with organizations, their teams. I help build wellness into their overall strategy. I also work with women in leadership roles to coach them and help them move forward to their next level. And as part of that work, one of the key things that I continue to see plaguing people, women especially, is the issue of worth. And I went to watch the Snow White movie. Yes, I was giggling and I was like, oh, and I was singing all the songs, ho, ho, ho. Why? Because it was fun. But most importantly, it was because growing up, right, I had always liked Snow White and the concept of, how she, basically her whole story. And I think when I was watching it 2 days ago, it was just reminding me of my childhood. And I was just like, those wonderful times. I mean, times are still wonderful, but it's nice to relive that childhood. But what was interesting was the main thing that kept kind of sticking out for me. And it was this concept of Snow White not knowing who she was and, settling in the level that she had been conditioned to settle by the evil stepmother. Now, if we remove the whole fantasy and fables and stories, we can kind of see Snow White in every woman today. I work with women on a daily basis who are in levels where they know that they can do better, but they don't have the confidence and, most importantly, the belief in who they are. And I see how social media is littered with posts about how women are degrading women. Let's just put it that way. Posts that are not uplifting women. And because I've been studying how the mind works, I can see why many women will struggle with this. You open social media, you see someone who's looking perfect, and then you think, oh, I'm not like this, so there must be something wrong with me. And then you start to run with that thought, and it ruins your whole life. And one of the key things that I would say that I appreciate about that movie was Snow White was able to awaken to her true self with the help of course, the dwarves. But she was able to awaken to her true self and face the challenge, which was defeating her stepmother. And what made that stand out was nothing in her life changed until she awakened to that moment. And she had help. So she had the dwarves that really made her see her for who she was. And she had the prince and his people awaken her to her inner goddess, right? And so if you're in a place right now where you're struggling, so you're finding yourself in situations where you know you can do better. I'm not going to be specific because you know what I'm talking about. You know you can do better. Whether it's that job, whether it's that friendship, whether it's that relationship, you know you can do better. If you're finding yourself there, nothing is going to change until you decide to know who you are. And part of getting to a place where you get that conviction in who you are is surrounding yourself with people that can help you see your worth. Now, I know I preach the work of self-worth and empowering yourself. And I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I've been in positions where I forgot who I was. And so I was behaving in a way that, oh, this is so uncomfortable. So I was behaving in a way where I was acting out of integrity with myself. And what brought me out of that was having the right people in my corner to say, this is not AB. AB, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is not you. And they were honest with me. And then they opened my eyes to see what I was missing out. And I feel like, yes, I want you guys to be empowered so that you know who you are. But at the same time, I'm not naive to understand that you can be so deep in whether it's trauma or dysfunction that you don't even know what truth or normal looks like. In that case, find a community, find people that can help you. Okay, this is the work that I do with women. I work with them, even though, yes, they want to have career success, they want to have a business success, they want to have self-care in their life. But all of that, you can't even get any of that if you don't even know who you are and start to believe that you deserve to get those things. Does that make sense? So find people that can help you on this journey that you are on so that you can move forward faster. Because let's be clear, there's so many things happening in the world right now, and the onus is on you to get yourself out. Get yourself out. Okay? So, again, just to kind of reiterate, there's a lot going on right now. You guys have told me, I've seen it myself, I've experienced it as well. But there's always something better at the end of that tunnel. And how you get there is by awakening to the person that you are and using the gifts, the talents, the skills, the experience, the connections, the networks that you have to be able to get to where you want to go, whether it's a higher paying job, whether it's starting a family, whether it's getting married, whether it's starting a business, whether it's being more present, whether it's taking care of your health. Ow, my leg is cramping. Whether it's just multiplying everything in your life, whatever that new level is, it's available for you. But you've got to know that you're worthy of it. You have to know that you deserve it. Because until you know that, then it becomes easier to be able to take the steps to get it. Okay? And for those of you who are struggling, because many of you have messaged me, for those of you who are struggling, where you don't know how to get yourself to where you want to go, whether you want to start a business, you want to move higher in your career, or you want to start something new in your life, but you can't do it, you don't know how to do it, and you're looking for help. This is the work that I do with women. So feel free to reach out to me and we'll have a conversation on what the next steps or how to get to the next steps for you. But other than that, I hope you guys get the chance to go watch the movie. Underneath all the ho, there are lessons to be learned. And I have a post that is a series of posts that I'm creating based on these lessons so that we can use that to continue to build ourselves up. Okay? But other than that, this is supposed to be short. So yes, I'm going to keep it short. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. As a final closeout to this video, ask yourself, do you know your worth? Do you really know it? Because if you can't answer that question, great. If not, let's chat. But other than that, have an amazing Sunday, ladies. Bye.